Timeless body, druid.
As she's been communicating with you, other ravens have started circling you. So you're now, I mean, there's ravens everywhere.
No flying.
Okay.
Do we know where the witch, the hag is right now?
She has built her hut in the center of town in or around the stump of a very, very ancient tree. So the house.
You said bear? A bear was one of them?
There's a bear.
Yeah.
I'll turn into a bear.
Okay, as you begin your wild surge magic, you suddenly realize that it's almost overpowering the amount of energy you're drawing from the land here.
Okay.
The soil rises up. The staff that you have, that's dark and evil, it starts to shake and quiver and actually start turning into like a silly. It starts to lose or it's becoming gooey.
I drop it.
It hits the ground and starts to sink almost immediately into the earth, like it's being absorbed. You are able to convert into a bear. The bear you convert into is about twice as powerful as normal. So you're at like maximum hit points. Everything feels good. It feels like you have advantage on attack rolls. It was a very, very powerful transformation. You also recognize that while you're in this circle, you are immune to scrying effects. Right? All scrying effects and most divination magic would not work inside the circle.
Dang.
Wow.
So like, it's like, am I like connected to this druidic circle? Like, is there like any memories, any any type of information that's going through?
It's an ancient circle, and it is it's pre-Strahd, and it's
You put the map away.
it's the sense of doom and foreboding and dark Seattle that you've been feeling the whole time is not here in this circle, right? This is a definite. You feel like you moved back in time before the corruption hit.
Okay. And then
The
as
staff
I'm
continues to sink into the soil, and the soil appears to be kind of you're down a little bit, but yeah, more towards the across the river.
so just like as like I'm feeling all this, I'm kind of communicating to him like so then you can kind of tell everybody else what's going on.
She's beefy.
Yeah.
See the seams are definitely like stretched out a little bit.
Can the were-raven assist us tactically?
Her name is Muriel.
Muriel, if we choose to attack perhaps the stump, I have two possible ideas. Can we lure her
You guys come up to the
here?
It's at the
Across the river. She generally doesn't leave the city.
Okay, if we attack, can you and the ravens perhaps assist us with the scarecrows, or maybe keeping her out of the sky on her skull, keeping her within our attack? Because we feel pretty strong.
Right. We could also help free the goats.
Okay, and that, of course.
pretty tall.
Why didn't I think of that?
Yeah, because I don't think she should have all those goats.
Do you think the goats could help us out? Maybe one of the...
She's sacrificing the goats.
We need to rescue the goats.
Why in particular?
There's not a lot of living creatures, uncorrupted living creatures in
Okay, let's
Arabia.
definitely save the
So
goats.
the fact that she's stockpiling goats is problematic.
Okay, let's save
These
the
are
goats.
wild, healthy goats.
Maybe we could sacrifice them and get more powerful too.
Life must be preserved, right?
Oh, right.
Yeah, all right.
I want to ask her about that tree.
Correct.
Do you ask her what she knows about the tree, what power it has?
Perez, this city
like
appears
Days
to
of
have
Our
been
Lives.
originally built in a bend in the river as a shadow of this tree. So it appears to be an ancient tree that was kind of the
I didn't even look
foundation
at
of
it.
the city before the
forgot.
city was destroyed by Strahd.
Is it living now?
No, it's a stump.
It's just a stump.
Wait,
Strahd
why didn't you
destroyed
change to a panther or a wolf?
You're guessing.
Is it
probably
so
by
it's
your
Because that
like,
wasn't
is it
on the
dead?
wall.
Is it rotten? Is it
Yeah, it was.
burned?
Oh, was it?
Raven,
Yeah, it is a large stump,
goat,
maybe
owl,
6 feet off the
panther,
ground.
wolf.
Sheer
You should
across,
do
and she's built her
goats
hut
so
on top
you
of
could
it.
lure her.
So why would she do that if it was completely?
Yeah,
You
but
know,
I
as you're
needed to
looking
like
around, we're in
unlock
a
the
swamp in a
druidic
marsh,
circle.
right? And she would do that to stay dry.
And the bear has a really high attack.
It is a central point in
Yeah,
town.
well,
It is
it has
in the
a
center of town, so from there she's
it
able
has
to
a really
deploy her
high attack,
scarecrows
but
to
the
patrol the town.
endurance on it,
And
it has
also,
bigger
yeah,
hit points.
There's
she
less
can see everything.
So
It'd be hard to see.
I didn't
And
know.
also the
You don't sense any,
constitution.
like there's no like sense
Yeah,
of
yeah, well,
magic
that's
still
the-
remaining there from the stump.
There's a great deal of magic emanating from her hut. Ancient illusions. It appears Strahd has actually created something inside there. Ancient magics.
How does she feel about Strahd?
Strahd must be overthrown. It has to be driven from here.
Roger.
But we've been unable. I mean, every time we try to get organized, he slaughters us.
Yeah, I agree.
seems to
He's
know
really
everything.
standing in my way.
This is one of the few outposts we've ever had where he wasn't able to attack us. We can gather here without his interference or his agents finding us.
Would you suggest any other allies for us in the battle against Strahd?
There are rumors that the Dusk Elves have started to mobilize.
We've met the Dusk Elves.
Yeah, they left us.
She's
high and dry.
amazed. She's like,
Check out our
them.
sweet
I
clothes.
rolled a 5, so I have really good
oh
insight.
yeah. So it's rumored that they've returned to the Order of the Silver Dragon to start trying to recruit allies.
All right, what about the Silver Dragon? We just saw that, bro.
shambly
It's an
shape,
ancient-
like 4.5
You saw him?
Yeah.
No, he was slain by Strahd when Strahd first moved to the valley.
Well, when we walked into the valley, we saw a gathering of fog, a battle, and
claws.
the dragon swoop over, clear out one side, and fly off towards this mansion.
Correct. He's an ancient paladin that lived in the valley when Strahd got here.
What do you want to talk
Strahd mobilized his forces and destroyed all
Why
of
would
them.
we have seen him tonight?
I don't know. No idea.
If he had survived, where do you reckon he might be?
He has a. So she gestures kind of like.
crap he's got in the room and gets
We're kind of triangulating here, right? The Wizard of the Wine is here, the Druids are here. He's over here. There's an ancient mansion where the Silver Paladins gather. They had an annual celebration there.
We should go there first.
Annual? Would that be coming up?
They have.
It may be coming up soon, but there hasn't been any activity there in years.
We should go
The
there
Dusk
first.
Elves, the rumors that we heard were that the Dusk Elves were approaching it. No one had approached in a very long time. We heard from the birds. We haven't had a chance to
How far
investigate
is
yet.
it?
6 hours from here?
Do you, if we go check that out, I mean, should we attack the hag first, or do you guys want to go check out?
We need to stop these scarecrows
And
from
release
slaughtering
the
the
goats.
wines. Well, and definitely the goats are in trouble.
All right. Well, he's telling us what to do. So
If we take, just like in all the movies, if we take out the leader, the scarecrows will simply fall down and die, I'm sure.
right here.
let's
That's
do
what
it.
happens.
Scarecrow knowledge check?
Just like the movie.
Have you seen
This
Independence?
is like the top-down perspective, but it's basically like a huge building right here.
13.
So scarecrows are the souls of demons or similar creatures embowed into
Oh, I
a
would've known
scarecrow
that.
that has pretty much unlimited patience. So scarecrow's great thing is they can hold very, very still for a very, very long time.
There's 2 buildings on both sides.
Can I roll for like what kind of weaknesses they may have?
Scarecrows, absolutely.
Well, will they stop when she stops?
Turn undead.
I
so
think
weakness.
think they have no weakness.
Yeah, you're pretty sure they have a terrifying stare.
Yeah.
And you've heard rumors of this, and you're terrified of the terrifying stare.
So don't look into their eyes.
Multi-class, do I get any of like the?
I reckon fire will
I don't,
Well,
I
that's
don't
not
think
a
that I
problem
do.
since
That's
I'll be
not-
staring at the bar for
I
a
don't
long
know.
time.
No, do I get any of
Maybe
the
even a
relations
wall
like
of fire
that?
would be good.
I was trained to fight demons, and I have a certain.
I'm just gonna turn this
I even have a demon horn.
Yeah.
Like 4.
Scarecrows are demonic in some kind of. I mean, they're generally like some kind of arcane forces
I'm
that
just gonna
bind
do that
them
flame spear
into a
and just
material
knock that
thing.
shit
They're
out.
like dead demon souls that have been resurrected into scarecrows.
Yeah.
Yeah, when I
There is a
multi-class,
demonic element. You do
do I
not like the
gain
sound of this.
player proficiency
Destroying
or no?
scarecrows sounds like a very.
I
Plus an
believe
army of
we both
scarecrows
can.
marching.
No.
And
Okay.
if they don't, I mean, they won't all save. I mean, some of them
There's
will save
a
and some
section
won't.
in the.
I read it, but I didn't see
But
it.
we can
So
turn
I
a lot of
wasn't
them.
real clear on it.
It says
I mean,
if you
undead is my thing,
multi-class
and then I
into
can
that
cast
class,
this
you
level
get
at a high
whatever
level
that
now.
list says you get.
Okay,
Not,
so
but
if
not,
I-
not what's written there.
If I
I
disguise
thought it was just
myself
not the equipment.
and,
I thought it
and
was
enter,
this, but not
No.
this.
fantastic.
Just
should I
whatever's
go
in the
as Strahd, or
multi-class
do you think
list.
somebody, like, who should I go as?
So like,
Leathery back leaves.
I know where it is.
It's all like
I prefer you not mention his name here, and I would not
Yeah,
take his
he
form.
who must not
Right
be
here.
named.
Yeah, that seems like a very
That's-
risky
Got it.
endeavor.
So don't, okay, do you have a
I'm already
recommendation
proficient in all that
for
stuff.
who would be extra,
I know,
like,
as a scarecrow, the scarecrow's gonna come and go.
Taylor came, and then one.
I'll be a
person
scarecrow.
came.
The only challenge with the scarecrow is crossing the river. And she gazes across the river. From where she's standing across the river directly, there's like a row of houses, like kind of dock houses kind of thing, you know, like a riverfront kind of collection of houses. And then a wall that's kind of ruined to the north. To the left, there is gates that
Is
end
that wall
in
made of stone?
It's but it's like rotten rock and mulch and lots of holes, and it's badly damaged. To the left, across the river, there's kind of like a little harbor where the docks might have been, and then there's a large, what appears to be a mansion, and then the rest of the town is kind of behind that.
So the
It's a small town.
So getting
total about
across the
16
river
houses.
can be tough?
The river's less than 10 feet deep, and it's about 20 feet, 20 or 40 feet across.
How's the current?
Doesn't,
has water
I mean, it's swamp, right? So
Okay,
it's
I can make it
slow
so
moving
that up to 10
Okay, so
willing
the
creatures I can see
guacamole's
within
done.
range can walk on water.
I can make all of us walk.
What was the issue with the scarecrows?
But you need
I can make everyone fly.
There
too.
is an
Can I have
armored
the chair?
scarecrow
Wait, that's a good
at her
point to do that.
disposal.
Water walk.
They have recently left to go continue their battle
So
against
are
the
there any
Wonder.
left?
There are a lot of them. There are some of them left that are guarding the town.
Alright, I'm forward.
That's why we're hiding over here.
Should we go?
Yes.
Alright, I think we might be ready to go.
Let's do
We're
it.
at least we're bored, so.
Yeah, that's the best time to attack.
Yeah, fine.
Yeah,
Wait
let's
until you
kill
are bored.
something.
Alright, so should I sneak in as a scarecrow?
That would be sweet, yeah.
Are you gonna do?
I'll go into the scarecrow.
Do we want to walk on water?
And perhaps
Because
flush her out of the stump.
Does anyone have a disguise kit?
I do.
I can use it on him.
I'm professional in all that stuff.
Then we can both work on him.
Well, why don't you come with me as a scarecrow too? Or disguise your scarecrow. Two scarecrows.
Finally, you can
Alright, and I'll polymorph all of you.
creature, whatever.
We can
No.
all be scarecrows?
Don't polymorph us.
And he's leading this.
I have two zombies with. They probably need to be polymorphed.
Can I turn into a dragon with polymorph?
What's this spell say?
Wearing white priestly
I can
robes,
turn into any creature.
very heavy pendant.
Do you get the hit
There's
points and stuff
usually
of
a
that creature?
limit.
Pendant doesn't look familiar to you.
Like,
Well, actually, I'm sorry, make
if
it
you cast it at this level, this is how high you can go.
Yeah, I'm level 7 and I can only do to CR half.
Yeah.
Well, let me see what
How
this
close
is.
can we get without
And I can't
getting
even do
detected by
flying.
scarecrows down there?
You're not really sure. So this is a crappy map,
Yep.
but this is basically what you see. You're here, looking across the river. There are houses and a wall,
That's a pretty good photo.
and then this
Way
is the
better
large
than these
mansion.
photos.
Is there a stump?
You can't see the stump from where you are. It is still very
Wait, where's
foggy.
the mansion at in that picture?
This is the mansion here.
Oh, that
like there's a
box?
large
Okay.
house. This appears to be where
Is
the
it
docks and stuff.
Is it like magical fog? Like
No.
Sure, the sun is
You're,
Wow.
yeah, you're in a swamp. It's in a marsh.
Oh,
It's
that box.
just different fog than you've been in before,
Okay.
but it's very difficult to see and it's dark.
You've got this kind of small.
Where does she think the stump is?
In the center of town, which is here.
it's just too foggy to see. Okay.
We've been asked to come up from the.
Whose
I don't even have a plan.
challenge rating is equal to or less than the target's?
You got
What's
a
a
plan?
challenge rating?
CR.
What's my CR?
What level are you?
7.
So
I
level
think-
7.
So
I think
what's a
if
level
we're in a
7
swamp,
creature?
It would be useful to
So I
have
don't
water
think
walk.
the
But do
monster
you want to
manual has
use
the
that
CR
spell?
index, but there is one.
Yeah, I mean, if we are wanting to get across the water,
Can you show me
that
the
would make
CR
sense,
index?
right?
Because I want to level
I mean, unless we
7
want to
myself.
save it. Like, why are we worried about going on the water? Like, can we?
It's up to 10
Can
feet
we walk
deep.
around
have to
it?
swim.
Okay.
Oh,
There's
no.
no real, you
Well,
could
I
why
mean,
not
do
up
that?
river,
Well,
and
I
it's
mean,
probably
I
less
mean,
deep
like-
up
like, you
here
just
before the
turn
two rivers
into
kind of combine.
a
But it is still very
creature.
small.
Yeah, but let me see it. I want to
Yeah,
see
but if
because
you-
I
we
can,
have water
I
walk,
can
then we
choose
don't
all the
walk
way up
across
to
any
level
water.
7.
Make us walk across it, right?
Can we
We don't
make
get
an
stuck
app?
in mud.
You could, I mean, there's a lot of there's a lot of trees and leaves and branches and stuff.
Anyone proficient?
Hold on.
Yeah.
I get a second terrain thing. I could just choose swamp.
Over, walk around.
Because I haven't
There is
chosen
no
it
way.
How's that gonna help us?
So are you telling me that
castle?
that
yet. I can't choose
that
castle.
that if
Difficult
that
terrain
if he
doesn't
meets
slow your travel. Your group
They-
can't
they-
become
they
lost
can't
in
You
the
could be a
jungle.
Tyrannosaurus Rex.
Wait, let me
that
see.
can't be true.
Even when you're
Wait, let me
engaged
see.
in other activity,
I can
you
be a
remain.
T-Rex.
I'm alert to
No.
danger.
So you should just do it. Yes.
Hey, if a T-Rex is 7,
It's not.
Okay,
it's
I'm.
D8. Oh, I
My
can
second
now.
terrain is swamp.
It says my level.
You're in a swamp.
It can be
Perfect.
Very
equal to or
swampy.
less
I'm
than.
proficient.
It's a freshwater swamp. Are
So-
you saltwater swamp or freshwater swamp?
I'm all.
But
You're also-
you have to have like seen
There's
it
also
in
Arctic
person.
swamps, which are rare.
It
doesn't-
just
it
says
does not
swamp,
say
so I
that.
pick all. swamp.
Okay, all
But how
swamps.
do you
So
know that-
you're lucky, freshwater swamp.
Because I have the history of everything.
What's interesting about this swamp is it seems like a very
What's
new
a
swamp.
giant ape?
Go ahead.
When tracking creatures, I can learn their exact number, size, and
mammoth?
how long ago they passed through the area, so I can learn how
Like
many
a,
things there are.
Right. It
Have you ever
doesn't
seen
look like
Ice
scarecrows
Age?
come
Like a furry
across the
elephant.
river here. Like there's no
Holy shit, the
on
giant
your side of the
ape
river
is a
there are
scarecrow
raven tracks,
track.
and that's about
I
it.
can turn myself into a giant ape
Can
for
we?
reals.
Are there any
Continues.
I don't know.
scarecrows
Ask
in
the
this
DM.
game?
Not from where you are.
So I can turn myself into a giant ape.
Staircase going up, staircase going down. and there's a big
But you have to say form of.
Godzilla.
A giant ape.
Godzilla. Oh wait, Godzilla's not a name. King Kong.
He claps 3 times. And stands up.
Well, okay, so strategy wise, if we do water walk, I
I've been
can
teaching lots
move ahead of the
this
group
afternoon today.
and go across and track, figure out what their numbers are, and I can be stealth for it. So I can figure out
Come
their
back and
numbers.
tell us
There's
what's
some
up.
like ballroom
Yeah.
dancing. And
I
No.
get plus 9 to hit.
Maybe I'll go in as one of the hags
And it
I've already
reaches 10
seen.
feet.
And
I
the
can smack
elbows
something
and
10 feet
the
away.
knees.
I just be like,
Looks a little
shut up,
uncomfortable.
bitch.
And
Also, we think that the goats are being held
Near the mansion.
near the mansion.
Still talking about goats?
So we
All
think
right.
that there's
How
things
about we
there.
go to the
Why don't
mansion
we walk
first?
up and then over.
3D
Let's go up and see what the depth is up here.
Alright, let's do that.
Okay, we're going up here. We're going to see how deep it is up here. If there's any way we can put a tree much
3
shallower.
to 4 feet.
Should we try walking in it, or is something going to kill
I don't
us?
want to.
Work on.
Walk in the
We
water.
don't know.
Can we-
Are there like
What do I that I have?
You're a creature.
With my 26.
There is less. There's more creatures in the swamp than the
do
swamp you're
you
currently in.
keep your
Right.
hit
There's
points
not
on
a
it?
lot
Like what's the
of,
rules on
you know,
it?
giant
It
spiders
says that
and
you
other
gain
things.
the hit points.
This swamp
of the
has
creature.
a newness to
So
it,
the target's
but it also has a.
It's got that new
mental
swamp
abilities
spell.
are
New swamp
replaced
spell. Yeah, it
by
hasn't
the
really
statistical
sunk in,
bonus.
but it's definitely
So I would
got
get all of
Did
that.
anything happen with
he
this?
grabs her and he like moves her.
She's transformed into a superpowered bear.
It retains its alignment
That's it?
and
So far, that's it.
personality.
Alright,
It also
I climb on the bear's back.
prevents scrying and divination magic. Doesn't
trying to
work
count
inside
you.
it.
One more
Okay.
level, and I'm T-Rex.
So we're inside of it
Riding on the
planning.
So let's cross here with the intention of then also crossing there.
On top of the bear.
So is there?
So so guys, are we good with crossing?
Like I'm surfing.
We're gonna cross here. We're going over to the mansion.
Got it. That's what
Okay.
I want to
Just
do.
don't say the M word.
I have
What's
stealth.
the N word?
I have touch of stealth. I have advantage though.
So are you guys going ahead? I mean, give me
Advantage.
give
You'll
me a
learn when
walking
you're older.
order. Are you guys just going
Wait,
as a group,
why
or are
is
you
there not a
spreading
dragon
out?
on this?
I want to go ahead and
She's going first.
He's also
stop. No, but I have tracking, so
Yeah,
we'll
no,
go ahead and tap.
dragons are like elders.
Okay.
Like they're actual people. Like
What is a white man?
within
Okay,
the
so
world.
order.
Well, I want to be a dragon one day.
I think we get to decide because other people.
I want to be the flaming dragon.
I've climbed on top of the bear.
thing.
I want to be the dragon.
I
that's
mean,
on fire.
technically you're already half dragon. You're already tiefling.
I know, right? I'm a tiefling.
No, there's
No,
that'd be Dragonborn. He's part demon.
Pretty well.
Which is stupid because I hunt demons.
You guys got to step up closer. And you
So you hate to
Okay, and how are you crossing the river? You guys are just trudging through the swamp. No walk on water. or
She's
anything.
she's gonna go first, and
I'm
we're gonna see
totally
if she
gonna turn
dies.
into a giant ape.
You cross the swamp,
I'm done
Yeah.
with those.
and there is some.
Filthy.
Very
Are
subtle.
we checking for traps and such?
Yes, I've done all of
There's a
They were trained.
That black?
just to the tip here.
That black
It
one
appears
So
there
what's
is
this list
a
called?
Is me.
This thing?
monument for the construction.
What's this list called?
Okay, so I want to check here for any
just wild
tracking
shapes.
numbers.
Normal swamp track, you see snakes, you see crocodile tracks, more than you did on the other side of the bank, but you don't see an alarming number of them. It looks
Can you
like
hand me that
natural
black
creatures
dice, please?
crawling around. There are large spiders. There are
sorry.
not scarecrow tracks. There are not
this
goat
you?
tracks.
Okay.
Or what's this building?
There's in the fog you can barely make it out, but it looks like there's a platform with something on top of it, like a small lump of
I
rock.
want
Maybe.
to very
polymorph us
Stealthily.
into a
stealthily,
CR7
carefully
or
checking for traps, checking for element burial,
Or
or everything.
enemy
Okay.
into like
Try to get
levels
closer,
20.
Yeah, give me a. You're sneaking.
It's
You
based
are,
on the
And
target.
my
Your
preferred
perception's
trait.
really crazy. So
And my
give me a
preferred-
stealth check.
For train. Shit, sorry. I get advantage because I'm in my natural terrain. Because that was a natural one. 13 plus 6.
Okay, so you approach, very hidden by the fog. The fog is very
I actually
thick
can
here.
turn into a
A
dragon.
few feet above the
There is
surface
a
of the
black
marsh is
dragon
a
on the
raised
list
plot
for
of land,
CR7.
barely 10 feet on a
There's a
side.
black and
So
a
10 by
bronze
10
dragon
raised
for CR7.
earthen platform,
Are you good or
enclosed
evil?
by a disintegrating iron fence.
Good.
Yeah,
There's
you
a rusted old fence
you,
around it.
you had,
In the
have to
center
ask
of the
DM
plot is a
for those
life-size stone monument carved in the likeness of a kneeling peasant girl clutching a rose. Although her features are gray and weather-worn,
And you
she
have
bears
to
a
be able to
striking
see it.
resemblance monuments to Irina. So it looks exactly like Irina kneeling, holding a rose.
Can we
Carved into the monuments.
But, sweetie, you're not there.
And then there's some carving, some words written on the bottom you can't read from outside the gate.
I have to go inside this gate, aren't I?
Well, she got across the river, so
Okay.
we're
Yeah, so
following
she's-
her.
So she went across the river and then started sneaking through the woods.
Okay,
over
and
that
she
way.
seems not dead, so
She's
we're
not
gonna
dead,
cross
she
the
has a
river
little-
and be behind her.
Yeah, but everyone gets across the river, no
Yeah.
problems.
Okay. So I can't read it even with dark vision.
It's carved.
Isn't there somebody who
in
can
stone.
like read everything?
Yep.
Is it
you read
because
that,
I'm far
please?
away, or is it
You're
because?
too far away. It's carved small. It's cloudy and dark.
All right, it's fine. I'll go do.
What does
go
it
look
say?
at
He's gonna
What do I
go
need
up
to do?
and
It's
So
okay.
you open the gate.
No.
You walk in. It says Marina, taken by the mists.
Okay, so
Marina,
the water is
Irina.
taken by the
Irene, what's her name?
no, this is like
Irina.
the statue of the girl.
Okay, so Marina,
It doesn't look. I mean, it's not a child. It's a young woman.
woman, that looks exactly like Irene.
Exactly. But this is old. Moss covered, carved,
Can he
stone,
history check how old that is?
placed here on purpose.
I mean, I'll try. I can assist him. I'll assist you, so you can roll again.
18 plus 6.
But you don't need to.
So the abbot, when he was blathering about creating a bride, he may have mentioned Marina, some previous love of Strahd.
Oh yeah, I
Is
remember that.
Muriel with us?
Arena?
No, Muriel. What's
The werecrow.
Yeah, we have her
No,
with
she
her.
stayed in the circle.
She wouldn't come with us.
She doesn't. I mean, she's enthusiastic about you guys attacking, but they have had nothing but bad luck with this hag.
Yeah.
They are very afraid of her. They are monitoring her behavior, but she's giving you all the information she has, and she hopes for the best.
Okay. Alright, shall we continue?
There are other ravens though with you. I mean,
we
there
talk
are
to
ravens.
them?
Are they were ravens?
They don't appear to be were ravens. They seem to be normal ravens that are not talking. They're being very sneaky. They're hopping from branch to branch kind of
They
thing.
said they're gonna help us.
They appear to be moving with you.
Okay, great. Shall we
maybe
cross the
fine.
next
Alright.
stream?
Can I stealth
Yep,
over
absolutely. You cross over.
and track?
You are now tracking. There are now goat tracks leading into into the back of the mansion.
Maybe those
Also,
goats
David,
are people.
Even
Yes,
while
yes.
I'm tracking, I can remain alert to danger because it's my favorite train.
Yes.
So I don't try to sneak attack.
But yeah, maybe those goats are people.
Guys,
like she
So there is
I can turn into the silver
So
dragon.
there's a mansion that has a
Now that
small,
I've seen it, I can turn
4
into
foot high
a-
wall around it.
Taylor.
It's actually doing
I could
pretty
be a
well
silver
compared to
dragon.
the rest. Like the city, the houses that you can see
CR7.
that are made of wood and stuff, mostly collapsed and damaged and all that stuff. So this is looking pretty good. Inside the
But can you
stone enclosure,
fit
there
where
is
we're
a
going?
pen that's been created by sticks
do it
being
yet.
placed in the earth with human skulls on the top of each stick.
Because
So there's a large enclosure with
I
about 9
believe
goats
they
inside
are
with a fence.
huge or gargantuan. I can't remember which one.
75. I mean, a lot. There's a lot of skulls around this thing. It looks
Why
like
is
there have been.
everyone
I mean, this thing can
standing? It's so
hold
weird.
more than 9 goats, but there are 9 goats currently
Because
inside
I've been
this.
sitting all day.
Bear.
Let's go.
The
Wait, do I?
mansion is also built on higher ground. It's reduced to a pile of stones and rotting timber. Empty arched windows stare at you. South of the ruin, an untamed garden runs rampant, surrounded by broken walls that are no longer able to contain it. East of the ruin, someone has erected a crude wooden fence, forming a circular yard in which several goats are penned. Surrounding the fence posts are human skulls.
I let loose the goat.
Human skulls, mansion that's largely
There's
crumbled
scarecrows.
inside the walled
This
area.
area.
You don't see any scarecrows, but from here you can see into the town proper.
You guys can follow me over.
Wave us over.
It appears that the town was actually built around.
Can you check for traps?
She has been.
I can do all this stuff and still remain alert.
The town appears to
Will
have
you
been
do that?
built around a central courtyard. The
Especially where the goats are. There's gotta be traps.
large stump is
I wonder
here.
if it's the magic thing.
There is
I'll
Don't
check
you
for
have to
magic.
check magic?
I'll detect magic while we're there.
And I'm checking for traps.
Do you want to climb up a tree?
this town is largely in a clearing. So from where you are, which is here, you can see the large stump. And you can see from where you are that there is a large white craft floating in the air next to the
Yes.
I guess.
stump. There's a hut, a large hut built about the size of the tree stump on top of the stump with a lantern glowing on the front
Bears
door.
for like
There are
7
cages around
As long as she wants it.
the outside of the stump or the hut. They appear to be shoved full of something. You can't really tell from here.
Probably ravens.
But the cages are full. This appears to be some kind of graveyard or fallen church area, and there's some additional large houses that are in ruins behind you.
Okay. Do we want to release the goats? Because probably shit's gonna go down when we release the goats.
Why don't we release the goats? Well,
checked
first
for
off,
traps.
can I do a magic check around the goat area?
Yep.
And I kind of check the traps too.
detect magic or arcana.
9 plus.
You roll a 9 for Arcana. So there is no clear
6.
magic here.
Okay, my arcana check
15 for traps.
21.
There are runes written all over the posts that the skulls are on.
Is there a way for me to unrune them?
It looks
Dispel
very
magic.
suspicious.
I checked for traps with a 15.
You're checking the gate that leads into the pen, or where you're checking. Yeah, no obvious locks or traps.
But there's none. So there's probably.
There's runes carved into the stone. So it's unable to detect any magic, but it looks suspicious.
Okay,
But you
investigation
don't
on
have to
the
detect
Okay, I've got an idea.
Here's a cantrip, detect magic.
cantrip.
Let's set up. Let's let's surround them.
That's not a cantrip.
Right?
Yeah, it is.
One person set to basically set off the gate here and release the goats, whatever the magic is.
I want
We're
to
surrounded, waiting
investigate
for
the
to attack
ruins.
when the hag comes out.
I want to investigate the ruins.
All right.
I fail.
They're definitely ruins. There's a lot of them.
All right, I'll check out these rooms.
All right. All
Oh,
right.
can I assist him?
You should pray in the ruins.
Can I assist him? Can I assist him?
It might just be
If you're skilled,
Can I
Pray in the
assist him?
ruins.
if you're skilled in investigation, you can
What does that
assist
do?
any
I don't know,
character
just like-
with it.
I feel like if your character is all about like
I'm not skilled in
History.
So you
investigation.
can make your own investigation.
Oh,
A wedding dress.
9 plus 3 for investigation.
It's more than anyone else, I think.
because there's got to be a reason that the graveyard.
There are a lot of footprints going back and forth to these pens. It looks like they're used regularly.
No, I want to investigate the ruins.
There are ruins.
Runes.
Runes.
They're gonna be ruined when I punch them in the face.
Okay, does anyone else want to try investigating the runes?